We love living in Thailand, but some of it gets on our nerves if I'm being honest. The things that you don't really learn from research before moving abroad. But this is the life we chose. So you either adjust or go back home. So these are real life nuances people don't really talk about, but they shape everyday life here in Thailand.
We're Dak and Bean. We sold everything in the US and moved abroad to Thailand to change our life. And you can too. On this channel, we break down lifestyle, cost of living, including housing, healthcare, visas, and everyday life in another country so you can see what moving abroad is really like.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This is Dak and Bean. So today we are talking about Bangkok nuances, right? Mm-hmm. What happens and what you've learned every day here, well, what we've learned every day here living in Thailand, right? It's not the big stuff you read about. It's the small daily things that surprise you once you actually live here, right? The things
that are a lot different than your home country, right? Most of the time.
Catches you off guard. Listen, a lot of them. So if you're moving here or even coming on vacation, you're going to want to stick around because this video will help you a lot.
Right.
Right.
All right. So let's start with...
I'm really laughing through this whole video.
Number one. Number one is the traffic will not stop for you.
At all.
You do not have the right of way.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the U.S., pedestrians usually, have the right of way, right? Cars stop at crosswalks. Even if you just step out, a driver will slam on the brakes so you can pass or, because they expect it. The pedestrians have the right of way. In Thailand, no, that is not how it works here.
Yeah, you have to find your way.
Yeah, they don't stop. Not for crosswalks, not for green walk signs, not for old people. No. So, in America, you cross the street with your head down, people head be in the phone, all that stuff. They just expect you to stop, I've never seen a Thai person crossing the street with their phone in their hand, like looking. Never.
Yeah.
And here, how you get around that? I had to learn this.
You do not walk in front of cars when you cross in the street.
Yeah.
You always walk behind the car that stopped.
Yeah.
Because the car will go. It will go. It's not waiting for you to cross the street. Now, this is not every time. Mm-hmm. Some cars do stop and all of that, but they're not expected to. You're supposed to find your way across the street.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be on their way. Yeah. So you always walk behind the car.
You know what I found out too? This varies with neighborhoods.
Yes.
The more
upscale a neighborhood is, the more likely there's a crosswalk or a light, and more likely the car will stop.
Will stop for you. Yeah, you can't hit rich people.
All right. So the next one. Next one is... in Asia, there's a lot of motorbikes. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of motorbikes, and the motorbikes don't just stay on the street. They will drive on the sidewalk with you.
Yeah, so sidewalks ain't just for walking.
Right.
Okay, they should be bike walks or something too, because you are sharing the sidewalk with these cyclists or the scooters and stuff. It was a little shocking when you're first walking here and you got to move to the side, But the thing is, traffic gets backed up. So a bike will hop on the sidewalk to get around. And it's not like a line of bikes, but they will take the chance, and ride down the sidewalk and just merge right back into traffic, And it's just, I don't know, it's not rude or anything here. Nobody really cares, They're just trying to keep traffic moving or getting where they need to go, So you learn fast to always stay aware here in Thailand. Like, have your head on a swivel when it comes to traffic,
So if you hear an engine behind you sounds like an engine. It most likely is a motorbike, and you need to move over.
Yeah. So this one definitely surprised us for sure. So I was flinching for a while, like, oh, what's behind me? What's behind me? And it happened a lot in Vietnam as well.
In Vietnam too.
Yeah.
So the next one, and this is something we didn't notice all the times we've been coming to Thailand. We didn't notice until we actually moved and lived here, is that there are no electrical plugs in the bathroom.
How did like, I'm thinking, how did I not notice that before? Like all the times we've been here. But yeah, you are coming from the US, Europe, Mexico, Vietnam. They all have outlets in the bathroom. So why would you think here would be different, you know? Yeah, it's just missing. I don't know. But they said it's against the law. It's not, this is Thai electrical code that you cannot have it in the bathroom, right? So in the US and many Western countries, bathroom outlets are common because they're protected by GFCI systems. So these outlets are designed to shut off if there's moisture, right? So Thailand took a different approach, right? Instead of allowing outlets with protection, they just remove them. They remove the risk altogether by banning them in wet areas. So I guess it's just make life easier on a whole, right? But this comes from decades ago when you had older building, high humidity, you know, a lot of water exposure and less advanced electrical safety, you know, but they just stuck with the rule. Like, they're not changing that. You know, they change everything else, a bunch of other stuff, but they're like, no, we gonna rock with this. So, and even in modern condos and stuff like ours, you would think like, okay, they're upgrading.
This building's just a few years old.
Yeah.
But there's no outlets in the bathroom.
Yeah, so yeah, no hair dryer, no charging your razors, no straightener. You know, you need to get a long extension cord, or everything else happens outside the bathroom, right? Yeah, that's the thing though. I can't believe we didn't notice that before. Yeah, but once you actually live here, I guess you see stuff that you wouldn't normally see. Yeah, and I guess it don't really bother tourists, because you don't hear that.
Yeah, you're not using many electrical appliances on vacation, if any.
Overwhelmed by the thought of moving abroad and worried about making costly mistakes, the Move Abroad Action Plan gives you one clear roadmap from planning to arrival. Ready to move to Thailand but not sure where to start? Our Thailand Relocation Guide shows you how to do it with confidence. Not sure where to move at all? Start with our scouting trip guides to figure out what actually fits your lifestyle. Spending too much time and money planning? Tap into our AI travel tools to simplify flights, stays, and logistics. Still need income abroad? The AI YouTube Blueprint helps you build something sustainable long-term. And if you want personal guidance for your situation, we also offer one-on-one consultations to help you avoid mistakes and move with clarity. Your move abroad doesn't start someday, it starts now. Everything you need is at zakandbean.com. Links in the description. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe.
All right, so the next one. The next one is something else we didn't notice until we actually moved to live here. And that is, there's only hot water in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not throughout your place, it's only in the shower.
So if you're coming from the U.S., Canada, Europe, any of those, this will feel strange at first, right? Because Thailand doesn't use centralized hot water system the way the West does. So there's no large water heater system, right, that is feeding into the whole apartment. Instead, your shower has its own electrical heater mounted on the wall, right, which only heats the shower. Yeah, it's designed only for the shower, so your sink usually isn't connected to any hot water source.
Bathroom sink or kitchen sink is the regular temperature water.
Yeah, so when you wash your hands or anything like that, it is your face, it's cold water, which helps the wrinkles.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, if it's cold water, you know, it's still Thailand, so it's still hot most of the time. So it may be cool, but it's never really cold, right?
Whatever.
Okay.
That's I think that is, depends on the person. I like my water on
Yeah,
hell.
definitely.
And
Yeah, it's burning me up in the shower when she gets out.
I know I get in and I have to turn the thing off. Like, man, let me put it all the way back to hot, right? Like, what's going on in here? But this setup is common because Thailand has, a hot climate year round. So central water heaters cost more to install and maintain, right? So local systems are designed just to save energy. It's basically, and most people, hot water outside the shower is not necessary.
Not necessary. And for us, we don't notice it as a big deal either. So, maybe her, she noticed. But it's really not that bad to wash the dishes or to even use the sink in the bathroom. It's not that bad.
I like hot water too when I'm washing my dishes. I like steam coming from the water.
Well, yeah, hot water would be better.
Right. But it's completely normal here. It's not necessarily a downgrade or anything like that. It's just, more of a way of life and how they design their homes. So, yeah, once you start living here, you just get used to it. I really have gotten used to it, so I can't even front on that.
Okay, so next is something that we did notice, the voltage. The voltage is different, and it will kill your appliances if you're not careful.
Yeah, if you're bringing stuff over from the US, the voltage is 110. In Thailand, it's 220, right? So if your appliance is not clearly labeled 110 to 240 volts, dual voltage, it's gone. The second you plug it in, you're going to start smelling stuff. So there's no warning and you don't get a second chance. You have to buy another. That's how it works. Hair dryers are the number one casualty.
Yeah.
So, and like hair straighteners, electric shavers, all that stuff. So, this is one of the way people just destroy your electronics. And if you have stuff that expensive, just be careful. And it is confusing because the plugs look alike. It looked like it would fit. It's the same thing, and they will.
Well, it actually fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually fits the two-prong. It actually fits. It's just the voltage is higher, so it's going to cook your appliances.
Right. So always check the label before plugging anything in. And if you still want to use your US appliance here, like you're moving here, you buy a voltage converter.
Yeah, you definitely need a step up, step down voltage converter.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one. The next one is something that we did notice on our travels here, and we did think it was a little weird the first time we came across this. You actually have to pay to use public bathrooms here.
You have to pay to tinkle.
You have to pay to tinkle. Yeah.
So in malls and condos and certain other places, they're usually free. But if you're in a public park, local markets, bus stations, and certain places like that, you have to pay to use the restroom, which can run you like 5 to 10 baht. It's not super, expensive or anything like that, but you got to have a little change with you when you go into these places, and sometimes there's an attendant right there sitting outside collecting these coins. So you learn pretty quickly that, you can't just rush to pee. You got to have money. You got to pay people if you're outside in public. So
Right. All right. So this brings us to the next one. The next one is there is no toilet paper in these bathrooms that you're paying for.
Yeah, so many bathrooms in Thailand do not provide toilet paper. So you might find some here and there, but most of them don't have anything at all. And even if there is toilet paper, might have to pay for it because there's an attendant out there that you can purchase toilet paper from. And they don't want you flushing it down the toilet. And that is because of the plumbing systems, right? They use narrow pipes and septic tanks, especially in older buildings. So they would prefer you not to put anything down the toilet.
That means any toilet paper you're using.
Yes. So
I don't know about that.
So you see a lot of stuff when you go into the bathroom
Right.
that you might not want to see, right? And coming from America, I think that it's kind of it's strange.
Right.
Yeah. So the rule is the paper goes in the bin next to the toilet, not in the toilet. It's normal here. You see that all the time. For it's just something to get used to, but carry your tissues with you because it's not always guaranteed. Yeah.
Right. Which brings us to the next one.
Yeah.
There are bidets in every single bathroom you're going to go to here. Every single one.
Yeah. So that's why I guess there's not always toilet paper because you always have a second option, right? Which is what people use.
Well, that's their first option.
Yeah.
This is how we use toilet paper in the U.S. first. They use bidets first.
Yeah. So now it makes sense why you don't see a bunch of toilet paper, yeah. Almost every bathroom has one. Even like homes, condos, restaurants, gas station, everywhere has one. It's the main event, right? And toilet paper is just backup.
Right.
So at first, this can feel intimidating.
It kind of was when we first, maybe we were in Egypt, maybe Dubai or something, when we first discovered a bidet.
Yeah.
And that was in the toilet.
Right.
It wasn't the bidet hose. It wasn't that. It was in the toilet. And I think I probably used it first and told her, and then I don't know about that. I don't know if I use it. And then when she used it, oh, this is nice. So,
Why you gotta put my business out there?
so now that we are used to it,
Yeah.
we're really used to it, and we use it all the time.
Yeah. You just gotta be careful of the pressure, right? Be careful of the angle.
Right.
That matters, right? You might get humbled at least once.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But once you figure it out, it's cleaner. It's more hygienic.
Right.
You know what
It's
I mean?
cleaner.
Yeah. And it's hard to give up. Like it's something that is a part of what you do now,
Yeah.
So it's this is also why bathrooms don't prioritize toilet paper. The system is built around water,
Right.
not paper. Yeah. So some tips. Right. Start with low pressure always. Right. And just work on your angle because you can get everything in the bathroom wet. You can get everything in the bathroom wet. So just, keep that in mind.
All right. So the next one is this is one I like. Spicy food is not a suggestion here. It's a rule. Everything that you're going to cook that's going to be local is going to have Thai chilies in it.
Some sort of something.
Yeah, everything.
Right. Just most things are spicy here. Restaurants usually don't ask your spice level. They don't care. We cook it how we cook it, and here is how it is. They assume you can handle it. You came to Thailand, didn't you? You want our food, don't you? This is how you're gonna eat.
Right.
So if you don't want spice, you have to say it. You have to put it in your Google Translate, show it to them, and let them know that you do not want spicy. And even what
How do you say it? How do you say it?
My pet? Oh no.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's close enough.
Something like that. Because even if you say not spicy, it's just a suggestion. Like, oh, okay, I can still do what I want. You say it, they smile, and then your mouth is still on fire.
Yeah.
Well, my mouth is. His isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's usually not spicy for Thai people. That's just regular, the way that they probably don't even taste the spice. Like you don't taste the spice, But this one kind of humbles everybody. Yeah.
All right, the next one. This is a real convenience, and I think it's innovative. I think it's smart.
Yeah.
But when you cross in the street, you walk up the step and cross on a crossing bridge to cross the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird. So instead of crosswalks, you know, you climb up the steps, across, and then down the steps, over the road. You know, yeah. So especially if you live in a major road like Sukhumvit Road, there's a ton of them going up and down Sukhumvit Road, right? And this is done on purpose because Thailand prioritizes to keeping the traffic moving.
Because there's so much traffic.
There's so much traffic, so many cars, you know, so they can't have a bunch of stoplights then let people cross and all that stuff. No, you got to get in where you fit in. Or they make it convenient with these bridges, right? So pedestrian bridges reduce accidents, right? I would think fatalities too. And they keep cars and the motorbikes flowing, you know, the separate foot traffic from high-speed roadways. So it just makes sense when you think about it, why they do it, right? And it's just safer in theory, but just not always convenient for you. You know, you get some good cardio, you build them legs up, you know.
So you have to be able to walk. Because you have to walk up these steps and cross the bridge and walk down the steps. There's not elevators on the street.
Right. You get cardio, but, you know, sometimes you coming from, you know, have groceries in your hand and it's hot. Oh, you might struggle a little bit, but, you know, yeah.
All right, the next one. Next one is a little bit personal, and that is the Thai people. Everybody knows the Thai people are nice and polite and welcoming.
Yeah.
But one thing we notice is that the Thai people mind their own business.
Yeah.
They're not that concerned with what you're doing.
Not at all. Like, nobody stares, nobody comments, nobody cares what you are doing. You know, you can be dressed as wild as you want, you can be on the sidewalk crying, like, they just go along their way, you know, and no one bothers you. And it's peaceful in a way that Americans don't realize like they're missing, you know, because you can just go about your day without, you know, worrying about anything. And what we notice is if somebody or if people are staring or want to take pictures, they're usually not Thai. Yeah.
Right.
So.
All right, the next one. The next one, and this is for all the Americans. Here in Thailand, nobody expects tips, and the service is still really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's no tipping pressure at all, which is nice,
Which
right?
is cultural.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not, you know, we just don't want to tip, but so there's no awkward asking what's this 25%, you know, is for extra on my bill, you know, and they're always kind, helpful, consistent, you know, but you get great service without being guilted into like, I have to give a tip, you know? And I think once you experience this, you're like, okay, wow, this is what actually good service is without someone like being genuinely nice instead of just being nice to get a tip, right? But let's just say take a little second for the American tipping culture. It's out of control. It's out of control.
That 25%?
25%, or the fact that I am standing up to place an order. I'm not sitting down, you're not bringing the food to me, and I'm getting my bag and then leaving, and you're still expecting a tip. It's asking still if you still need a tip. So I think that's off. This works for me better. But yeah, so none of this is bad or good. It's just different. And it's just getting used to here, you know, getting used to a new place you're in. But we notice that these things, they don't show up on Instagram, but it absolutely shapes daily life when you move abroad and you don't realize it. It creeps up on you. So we thought, hey, we might as well tell you about it, right? So you're aware and it makes your transition easier, your vacation easier, you're more well prepared, you know? So if you're thinking about coming to move or visit to Thailand, this is stuff you need to know.
Right.
Right? All right, that's it. See ya.